What's up, everyone? Happy New Year to everybody. 2020. Today is New Year's Day. I did do a quick live stream for about an hour or so, but this video is about cycling the Red Sea Reefer 350. Today, I'm going to go ahead and measure out about 100 milliliters, 30 milliliters per 25 gallons. So I'm going to do roughly about 100, maybe through 120. I did add, it also says go ahead and do that and add 2 hardy fish. We'll already put 2 hardy damsels in here, and I'm going to go ahead and do this. Today is going to be the first day of cycling the Red Sea Reefer 350. Shout out to Brightwell Aquatics for coming out with a bacteria line called microBacter Start XLM. You might have heard Jake Adams talk about it a little bit. I've mentioned it several times already, but I just had a lot of tragedies that has happened. Actually, myself has been hospitalized and all kinds of stuff. So today's the first day that we're going to actually put bacteria in this aquarium. This aquarium has been running solo just by itself. I've never turned the lights off. It's already got its lighting schedule and stuff like that. I just haven't had time to do much of anything, let alone, excuse me for the notification if it came through. I forgot to hit do not disturb. But the thing is, I did put up some posts on YouTube asking you guys what type of pieces of equipment. I'm going to go ahead and get on that. Got to get a hold of Saltwater Aquarium, give them a list of things that I need as well. For all you guys that are actually new to this channel, speaking of saltwateraquarium.com, where you can get your brightwell products and everything else, one reason I'm really for saltwateraquarium.com and also brightwell, let me tell you a quick story real quick about both companies, should I say. I can start off with Brightwell. I had a tank crash due to some unknown foreseen things, let's just say. Brightwell Aquariums jumped on it to reach out to me and say, hey, we'd like to help you out, get your tank back under control. There was a product they first sent as they were working on getting me a bunch of salt here called Pureit. Now, I made a video about Pureit. You can go back in the playlist to find it. But Pureit I've never heard of, and I use a lot of Brightwell Aquatics products. Now, with that being said, this stuff is to bind up any unwanted things and good things, but really get contaminants and stuff out of your aquarium. And I was grateful that they sent me a bucket of this stuff to really get my tank back on track, and also with the salt. So shout out to them. I've been using Brightwell before I even started YouTube a long time ago. Also, when it comes to saltwateraquarium.com, got to be real good friends with those guys over there. They really work hard for getting you guys your products that you want, that you need. Very easy to work with. You know, they try to do their best to make sure they, give great service, when it comes to getting your stuff out on a reasonable time to you, all intact, the whole 9 yards. But when I talked to them a little bit about maybe doing something for all my followers and stuff like that, I couldn't imagine them doing what they did, which was giving you guys 5%, or giving me a 5% discount code that I can always put in my videos for you guys to go there and sign up. Now, if you're a veteran and stuff like that, shout out to all veterans. Appreciate your services. If you're a veteran and all that, you automatically get this discount regardless. You don't have to sign up on my page. You automatically got it when you signed up. Now, if you already have an account, that's what I mean. And it doesn't matter. You didn't know about it. You can still go on mine, sign up through that link, and they'll combine the links, combine your account with that, and you will, from here on off, for the rest of your life, forever. Okay? 5% discount code. So that's I owe those guys a lot, man. Those guys are awesome. And they didn't have to do it. They could have easily made it like a month thing or whatever. There's other companies like Top Shelf. When this happened, sent me a box of corals and stuff like that, which I will get a video out for them just to show my appreciation. They didn't have to do that. There's a lot of great companies out here. And, you know, and if I didn't mention you, it's okay. I apologize. And I'm sure I will be mentioning you at some point. Now, I have to give credit where credit's due with all these companies that have worked with me. They're awesome. And if, you know, I love those companies that don't mind me telling it like it is and whatever. Now, just because I tell it like it is doesn't mean that I'm, you know, bad mouthing anything. If a product's crap, I mean, it's crap. Can it be improved? But does the crapness works? I mean, I remember when J-Bo or J-Cod or whatever you want to say it came out. Everybody talked so much smack. But everybody's buying a product. Why? It might be a cheap knockoff brand of whatever, but for the price and what it's giving you, it's actually a great product. Not to be funny. And I've seen them personally outlast some of the name brand products. So just because something's a knockoff or cheap or whatever the case may be, doesn't mean necessarily it's 110% crap. Now, when I mean crap, it could be a solid piece, but there's things that are really cheap on it, feel cheap and jinky, and you know, and it's poo-poo in a lot of ways. But if you don't have the money necessarily to afford something that is, you know, you might can't afford the Bentley, so you had to go to a Kia. Now, Kia, people talked about Kias for many years when Kias came around. I know we're talking about reef aquariums, but I'm just giving you an analogy here that, you know, Kias came a long way to where they're at now. The luxury cars are really nice cars. But the point is, all these things are going to get you from point A to point B. And some of these things that are really cheap and all that, just imagine if they really put a lot into it, well, those prices are really going to go up, okay? I'm just being honest. If you want the controllability and everything that like a Radion has or Apex has and all this stuff, well, then you're going to pay those type of prices. That's a lot of time, technology, things that have to go in there, make sure I's are dotted, T's are crossed. But regardless, I just want to say Brightwell's awesome. Saltwater Aquarium's awesome. There's a couple other people out there that are just awesome. Top Shelf, like I said, those guys are awesome over there. I'll tell you what, I've been in their facilities several times. I kick back and relax and just I'm doing my thing, but I listen how they interact with the people that are walking in the door, and they really they're for the people. I mean, they really do give you that hospitality, and they're really there to work with you. So companies like that, even CJ, Steve over there at CJ, shout out to CJ. I'm probably going to be using some of their stuff on several other different tanks in the future and stuff like that. I mean, when you walk up to these guys, High Door, all these people, you know, that's out here in the community, for reefing community, they're really, really awesome. You know, you have your bad apples. It is what it is. But for the most part, there are true, genuine companies out here that are just awesome. And I want to, you know, for 2020, those are the companies I'm going to just do, you know, talk about, work with, and whatever. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to knock 2020 out the ballpark and keep on reefing on and doing the things that we need to do. So as I'm rambling, I got to shake this. It does say shake it well. And we're going to pour that in, and then that's going to be pretty much, you know, the gist of this. Keep it topped off. Test it within 5 days, 7 days, the tops. This thing will be already cycled. Now, there are several people already talked about this. Actually, Jake Adams is one of the first people that already had it and tested it and was working with it and stuff like that. You know, if it's good, it's good. You know, at the end of the day, that's all I can say. So I trust in it. They didn't give me something that's not going to do what it says it's going to do. I believe this will be just fine, and if I can get it open, let's see. There we go. I'll tell you what, security caps on this thing is pretty tight here. So I'm going to do, this is live bacteria. I don't know if you remember. This thing can withstand a freeze one time. Other stuff does not allow you to do that when it comes to bacteria. This stuff does allow it to have a freeze for those people that are getting shipped this stuff in colder environments, all that cool stuff. So yeah, now what I'm going to do with this is pour this down in the sump area, then let it mix in there. That's what I'm going to do, and let the cycle begin there. We do have two pink damsels that I did put in. They're actually hiding. They've been around for quite some time. They're hardy. So they're in there. I wish they would come out and look around just so you know that they're in there, but unfortunately they are not there. They're hiding. But anyway, I just want to once again show you guys, appreciate you guys. You guys seeing today is 2020, New Year's Day. This is the very first video in quite some time, actually. Besides a couple hours ago, a live stream for 2020. So my very first video for 2020 is cycling the Red Sea Reefer 350, utilizing brightwell Start microBacter Start XLM product for 2020. So if you guys are getting ready to start up new systems and stuff like that, yep, I'll say it. Go try it. Go buy it. Let me know what you think when it comes to that. I want to hear your guys' honest opinion. I want random people that ain't on social media to go buy this product and let everybody know in comments, whether it's my channel, Jake Adams' channel, whoever's channel it is, about it and what you thought about it. But make sure you guys read the instructions thoroughly. Make sure you guys follow exactly what it says, because there's a lot of times people say, you know, we know it works, but people that are utilizing some of the chemicals or whatever it may be don't fully read all the way through and do something that they're not supposed to do. And when it took a little longer or this or that, they get quite upset and blame companies and whatever else. It happens, okay? But just make sure you guys follow through with that as well. So with that being said, this is Rico's Aquarium. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And one other thing before we go, the JBJ will be getting tore down here in the next week or so. And I'll give you guys an update exactly when we're going to go live to go ahead and give somebody the opportunity to take the JBJ Aquarium home. So stay tuned for that. And note, if you're new to subscribing to this channel, make sure that notifications bell's on, because you simply could get it as well. So with that being said, guys, Happy New Year 2020, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.